Ear training can feel super overwhelming, but it's essential because if we can't hear something, we'll struggle to play it. So today, I'm cutting through the clutter. I'm going to show you the 3 most important pitch patterns that form the core of great bass playing. Now, these are simple, essential, and they'll get you hearing better and playing better bass lines fast. I've used these patterns thousands of times throughout my career, performing with some of the biggest names in jazz throughout the world and teaching these patterns to hundreds of bass players. Let's dive in. Now, I've got a free PDF with all this info laid out. You can grab that below. Make sure to do that. Okay, so this is the first pattern every bassist needs to internalize. I'm talking about 1-5-8. Okay, it's the nuts and bolts of bass playing. Root, fifth, octave. I mean, come on, we hear this everywhere. It doesn't get any simpler or more common than this. Right? And here's the thing. It's not enough to just play it. You need to hear it clearly and predictably. That's the foundation of so many great bass lines that use this simple bass DNA pattern. Okay, but here's the problem. The bass player problem. So many bassists can play octaves, but when it comes time to singing them, they freeze. Even though they're the same notes, because of the range from 1 to 8, because of that big range, bassists struggle. Here's how we're going to fix this. We're going to start by playing and singing up the major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop there. That's our first guidepost up to the 5th. Now we're going to continue on the rest of the scale. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's our octave, right? A1. Practice singing to the 5th and the octave until they feel automatic. Let's lock those intervals in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now comes the next step, audiation. Audiation is the ability to hear a pitch in your mind without vocalizing it. We do this all the time when a tune gets stuck in our head. It's just applying this to our practice now. I'm going to play the root. I'm going to audiate the 5th. I'm just going to sing it in my inner ear, and then I'm going to play the octave, okay? 1, like in my inner ear, 5, 5, 8. Okay, one more time. 1, 5. Ideally, you're just hearing that in your ear, right? 5, 8. And now, forget about the 5 altogether. Don't even play it or sing it. 1, 8. 1, 8. This connection is what starts building our internal bass ear training, ear to hand GPS, and it makes improvisation effortless later on. Moving on to our second pattern. That's 1, 4, 5, 8, 8, 5, 4, 1. Now, if 1, 5, 8 is the core DNA structure of all bass playing, then this grouping is adding onto that and adding movement onto that. So we've all played these first 3 pitches in this little progression, 1, 4, 5, tons of times, right? If you play a lot of blues, I mean, this is the basis of the blues. In music theory, this motion 1, 4, 5 is called the primary chords of a key. And you can think of them as telling a little story. Root is our home, okay? The 4th, we start a little journey. We leave home, okay? And the 5th is the magnetic pull. When we go to that 5th has one purpose: to bring us back home again, back to 1. All right, this is the essence of all tension and release, the essence of harmonic storytelling. Now, here's the big bass player problem. The big issue that I see all the time when it comes to this sort of pattern is bassists confuse the 4th and the 5th when it comes to ear training. Now, this may sound like a minor thing, but this is a huge thing that can throw off bass lines, confuse your transcribing process, and that can really weaken your connection to harmony. In other words, we got to be able to hear that there's a difference between 1, 4 and 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 5. Okay. Now here's our quick fix. We're going to use a tune we all know to get us into the sound. And bear with me on this. We're going to use La Bamba, right? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bamba. Okay? Now, seriously, stick with me here, all right? I want you to play this 15 times, all right? Then I want you to sing it 15 times, all right? Boom, 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 1, 4, 5, 4, 1. Give it a few days. Go about your life. Sing it as you're doing your groceries. Sing it as you're cleaning your house, in your car. Okay, do it away from the bass. Then once you can dial in that 1, 4, 5, 4, 1, all right, now just sing 1 to 4 as many times as you can. 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, all right? Really, I want you to do this away from the bass, okay, because we're practicing ear training here. 1, 4, then 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1. With 1, 5, our perfect fifth, really feel that pull from 5 to 1. 1, 5, 1. At an emotional level, there's a strength to it, right? It's rooted. 1, 5, 1. It's majestic, okay? And it's good to associate emotions with these intervals as well. Really start to hear the difference. Now, this might feel weird, overly repetitive, but trust me, this is going to build the reflex. You're training your brain to instantly recognize this core progression without second guessing. And then once you've got 1, 4, 5 dialed in, just a matter of adding that octave, which we already worked earlier, right? So 1, 4, 5, 8. That 5 to 8 is another fourth. 1, 4, 5, G to C. Fourth, right? 1, 4, 5, 8, 5, 4, 1. 1, 4, 5, 8, 5, 4, 1. Sing that till you're blue in the face. We just want to use these song references to help you start, but we don't want to rely on them forever. The goal here is to hear the motion, not just to mimic a melody, but it's really powerful to use these just to get us in. Moving on to our third and final pattern. One, 2, 3, 5, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. This one brings in some melodic voice leading. This is going to help our bass lines to sing with voice leading, not just to support. It's going to give them a bit of counterpoint. For major, we're going to use as our song reference the line from My Girl. Okay, we all know that. You could wake us up at 3 in the morning, right? And we can sing that any time of day, anywhere, right? So we're going to sing that all day long, all right? If you need to play it a little bit just to get it, in your head, great. But we're going to sing that all day long. Boom, 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 boom. Let's just dial in that first part first, right? Boom, 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 zoom, but, right? But just that first part, the first 4 notes, sorry. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then we're just going to add our octave. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, what I want you to start doing with these things, come up with little bass lines. All right. Right. Make music with it. Now, for minor, we're going to go back to the late 80s, early 90s. If you're around my age, you'll remember this one. See if you can remember this one. What is that one? Drop a comment below, but I'm going to tell you, Suzanne Vega's Tom's Diner. So, same thing. Play it a little bit first, then sing it. You probably know this melody from hearing this song so much. Go about your days. You're going about your life. Just be singing this. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. Then all we got to do is add the octave. 1, 2, 3, 5. 8. We've already worked on this a bit with our other groupings, right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. Then try and come up with a little bass line. Sing it first. Something like boom, 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 boom. All right? That's where ear training and creation of bass lines come together. These patterns aren't just theory, they're the foundation of how we play, how we groove, and how we hear. And remember, if we can't hear it, we can't play it. So 1, 5, 8, lock in your octaves, feel grounded. 1, 4, 5, 8. Hear that harmonic motion. Move with the music. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Shape your melodies. Voice lead with confidence. Practice hearing them, singing them, audiating them. It's the fastest path to bass fluency and really the gateway to developing your improvisation. Now, if this clicked for you, I've got a free PDF linked below, walks you through these patterns and gives you simple ways to start applying them to real music. You can get that below. Let me know in the comments where you're at with your ear training. I do try and respond to every comment that I get. And if you want to learn more about all the other intervals, how to practice them, internalize them in your ears and your hands, click here.